Hey, what is happening? This is Linus, you're watching TechLine, and this is the Xiaomi Mi 10T Lite. This is a $300 device, and for this amount of money, you're getting 5G, 120Hz display, great specifications for the price, including a Snapdragon 650G, a quad camera system, and a lot more. As usual, in this video, I'll go through all the pros and cons of this device, so you can decide if this phone is right for you or you should go with another option. As usual, let's start with the design, and I have to tell you that the Mi 10T Lite is a beautifully crafted device. While the phone doesn't present any design innovations, it looks very premium and the build quality is excellent. Honestly, you won't be able to see the difference in build quality or materials used in the construction if you compare this phone to the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra, which shows how serious Xiaomi is about its mid-range segment. The Mi 10T Lite uses an aluminum frame and Gorilla Glass 5 on the front and back. The only wish I have that the phone used matte glass finish instead of the glossy one. Now the display is 120Hz, so the animations of the UI are fast and the overall experience is great. The phone feels super fast and fluid. There is also 240Hz touch sampling rate for improved responsiveness. What's more, Adaptive Sync automatically matches content with the best refresh rate to save the battery and assure the best user experience. The panel is of LCD variety, which may disappoint some users, but I don't see any issues with it at all. In fact, I found the screen to be pleasing to the eyes, it has decent colors and good contrast. Visibility under direct sunlight is not perfect, but Xiaomi's Sunlight Mode 3.0 automatically enhances contrast, making the panel visible even on sunny days. A quad camera system that consists of regular, wide-angle, depth, and macro shooters has been really good. More on that in image quality section. On the front, there is a 16-megapixel shooter. Now other key features and findings as quickly as possible. Face Unlock feature works well, and a fingerprint scanner that is embedded into a power key has been super fast and reliable. Call quality using either SIM card slot has been solid. Unfortunately, I didn't have a chance to test the 5G yet. If 5G is already in your area, this $300 device has you covered. The microSD card slot allows you to expand the storage on the chip, the headphone jack assures good sound quality, and IR Blaster allows you to control devices from a distance. The phone has a multifunctional NFC and a reliable GPS. A dual stereo speaker setup is really good, especially considering the price of the phone. The sound is deep and rich. Here is a quick audio sample. Honestly, in terms of hardware, this phone is pretty much perfect. I don't think you can ask more for the price you're paying. My only complaint would be that the Xiaomi could have used a dedicated microSD card slot in addition to 2 SIM card slots, but this hybrid solution will do the trick for most users. If you still think that Xiaomi should have added a feature or two, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, like the video and subscribe, as your support means a lot. The Mi 10T Lite is built on the foundation of Snapdragon 750G CPU, and it's coupled with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. There's also a 64GB of storage model available. All of these specs translate into really good gaming performance, as I was able to play all of my favorite 3D games without any issues. Asphalt Extreme, Call of Duty, and PUBG on HD graphics run well, with no stutter or lag. If you love mobile gaming but you only have about $300 budget for a new phone, the Mi 10T Lite is definitely one of the best phones out there. The Mi 10T Lite runs on the MIUI 12, which, same as on all of the Xiaomi phones, it is loaded with features and customization options. Day-to-day performance has been really good. This is definitely one of the fastest phones I've seen in this price range, and that is thanks to a powerful yet power-efficient CPU and 120Hz refresh rate display. The overall image quality is really good with both wide-angle and main cameras, especially in good light. Even on dark and cloudy days, you can take nice-looking images with good dynamic range and plenty of detail. Even 2x digital zoom images look okay. I also like the macro capabilities of this phone, and portraits come out really nice and sharp and with good edge detection. The front-firing shooter takes excellent selfies in both auto and portrait modes. These are definitely one of the sharpest looking pictures in this price segment. Cameras are pretty good in low light too. While the images are not perfect, the night mode preserves a good amount of detail and reduces noise levels to a minimum. If you get just a little bit of light, you can get pretty high quality night selfies too, which is not the case with most of the phones in this price segment. The Mi 10T Lite is pretty good in the video department too, but you have to choose what you prefer for your video project. If you need more detail, choose 4K 30fps video, but get ready to use a gimbal because without it, the footage is very shaky. I used the DJI Osmo 3 and the video came out nice and detailed, and continuous autofocus is reliable. It's the similar story with 1080p 60fps video. If you don't have a gimbal or simply don't want to use it, choose a classic 1080p 30fps video, which is super stable and smooth without any stabilization tools. 1080p selfie video looks quite nice, albeit a little bit shaky.
This is handheld video, and currently I'm holding this phone in one hand, so that means I'm not using any stabilization tools whatsoever.
A dual video mode allows you to record video using both main and selfie cameras at the same time. Check out uncut video samples on the Techline HD Extras YouTube channel and be the judge. You'll find all the links and show notes down below the video. A 4820 mAh battery assures long endurance. On average, you can expect to get about 8 or 9 hours of screen on time. If you use the phone only for video and social media at about 50% of screen brightness, you may achieve over 14 hours of SOT. The supplied 33 watts fast charger can fully charge the phone in just about 1 hour, which is a really impressive result for the sub $300 device. You also get a protective case in the retail packaging, which is a really nice touch by the manufacturer. The conclusion of this review is simple. The Xiaomi Mi 10T Lite is easily one of the best sub $300 phones you can buy. Sure, it would have been nice to have stable and smooth 4K video or a dedicated micro SD card slot instead of the hybrid one, but this is just nitpicking or simply asking too much for the price. For just about $300 US, you're getting a beautifully crafted device with 5G connectivity, 120Hz refresh rate display, great specifications, near excellent overall performance, good cameras, solid battery life, fast charging, and so on. If you consider how much value you're getting, it's easy to forget a few minor shortcomings. Therefore, the Xiaomi Mi 10T Lite is easily one of the best sub $300 phones you can buy, and I can definitely recommend it. Now the word from the channel sponsor, Wondershare. Wondershare in Clouds is a dedicated cloud migration and management solution that allows you to migrate data from one cloud to another, sync data between different clouds, manage all clouds in one place, and ensure the safety of your cloud data. With just a single click, the in-clouds can migrate all files and folders from one cloud service to another. You can now get 35% off the in-clouds during the Black Friday sales period. Check out the video description for all the links and show notes. Despite a few minor flaws, I think that the Xiaomi Mi 10T Lite is a great sub $300 device. Sure, it has a few flaws to consider, but for this amount of money, you're getting a lot of features. Therefore, I could say that if you have just about $300 to spare, this is an easy buying recommendation. But do you agree with me or not? Would you buy this phone if you had just about $300 US, or would you buy another option? As always, like the video if you liked it, please subscribe to the channel if you like my content, follow me on social media, and as always, it was Linus, thank you for watching and see you soon.